So I only have one bike left, but it's a good one. And I'm just here at this new mall. It's a big new mall, and I'm just going to go to the Starbucks and just read a book. If you've got a book, you've got a plan. So this used to just be a big hardware market, so you could buy timber and plasterboard and stuff like that, and it's just become like this big new mall. You can see some residential development there, and it's pretty close to the river, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see what it is. Just have a walk around. It's built by the Wanda Company, so that's a famous company. The founder is from Dalian, so it's just a big Chinese mall. Go and have a look what's in here. So yeah, that shopping mall, it wasn't super interesting. It's just a normal mall, but yeah, it's been a good day. And like I said, when you've got a book, you've got a plan. So I'm just riding now, just gonna ride home, and yeah, not a bad day. At least I got some sunlight, got some exercise, so can't really call today a failure. And yeah. How do I get out of here? Is the question. Is there a way? Is there a way to leave this place? Okay, seems like this is the way. This is the way. This is the way. I found the way. So let's go. That's good. I found the way. And yeah, it's fun to go to these places and just check it out. I mean, look, if I had money, I mean, you know, I do have a little bit of money, but I guess if I was just like stinking rich, I would be happy to live around here. I mean, you've got everything you need, you're close to the river, and in a few years this is probably going to be a really good investment. So yeah. I actually taught briefly at a school near here for a while, which was pretty cool. I might see if I can go to the river through here, which is possible. The river is just about, I guess, 800 meters from here, so yeah, it is possible. It's interesting, looks like they're building a lot of greenhouses there. So yeah, it's all good. A lot of greenhouses are going up here. Okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. And yeah, you can see these properties here, like they do have a concrete based, I guess, well, I shouldn't pretend to know what I'm talking about, but as far as I know, it's kind of like a concrete rendering on the outside of them. So yeah, I mean, they should look okay. Shouldn't have to be redone for about 10 years, hopefully. But the weather's very, very harsh on everything here, because it's very hot and it's also very cold. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. This road is completely new. I haven't been on this road yet. And yeah, I guess these places are a few $100,000. I guess I'm imagining they would be about $300,000 Australian per apartment. Might be more, might be less. But yeah, if I had that sort of money just lying around, I would probably live in one of these places. Certainly if I had a family, I would, because it's got everything you need. It's got all the infrastructure you need. And it's really close to the river. It's closer to the river than where I am. I think YouTube has sort of pigeonholed me as an ESL blogger or an ESL guy. My other content, like Life in China content, doesn't really get pushed out into the algorithm. But I guess there's a lot of people doing Life in China stuff. It's a fairly crowded space, so I'm not complaining. If one person watches my video, it's worth it for me, because it might make that one person happy. It might make them interested in coming to China. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so this school I was teaching at, it's kind of in that style of building just ahead. It's pretty nice. Those bricks are painted on. But it's better than an outdoor school. And that's just a big bus station. Actually, that might be the school. That might be part of the school, actually. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's the school. That's the school there. It's a pretty nice school. Yeah, it was a really nice school. I mean, I judge schools differently to other people. Like, the facilities are important to me, definitely. Like, I always look at the facilities, but I judge schools according to, like, just the general feeling, like the feeling I get there. If I get a feeling like the teachers are crazy or there's a bad vibe or something, I don't care what the facilities are like. But that school had a really nice feeling. The teachers were very, very friendly to me. I just couldn't keep doing it because it clashed with something else. Like, somebody offered me, this international school offered me 25 hours a week or whatever it was. I think it was like, yeah, close to 20 hours a week. And I just decided to do that instead of like doing the 3 hours or the 4 hours at that school. But I helped a mate, I'm not going to, you know, his nationality is not important, but I helped a mate to get work there, so he was really happy about that. He was available, so yeah. But a pretty nice school. Every classroom had some plants, and a lot of the Chinese classes, they're naturally lit from both sides. So a lot of the teachers, I guess, thoughtlessly just put on all the lights and whatever, and yeah, but I used to turn off the lights and just have the natural light, and I wasn't the only one. A lot of Chinese teachers do that too, but yeah, the classes are quite well lit, just with natural light at most Chinese schools, so it's pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. So I might have to just bush bash in a minute, so I might end the video here, or I might just keep going as well, because why not? Why not keep going? And yeah, I was blocked just then, but I don't think I'll be blocked up here. I think if I turn right, I can get to this concrete road that runs parallel to the river, so that will be pretty cool. I was having a chat to a former student of mine, just chatting backwards and forwards, and she's going to be a high school teacher, so she was kind of saying, what's it like? I mean, I did give her some advice, but that's interesting. A lot of shops there. But being a foreign English teacher, it's very different to being a Chinese English teacher. It's totally different. I mean, I don't know what it's like to be a Chinese teacher, but yeah, like I just tried to give her some advice. I just sort of said, like, in terms of classroom management, that's what she was mainly interested in. And I sort of said, like, try to find the students that are influential, and like the little gang leaders and whatever, and try to keep them on side, or build a rapport with them. And yeah, that's kind of, I mean, my mum gave me that advice, to be honest. She was a nurse, and that's what she said, you know, you want to find out who the influential people are, and I think it's pretty standard stuff. But, yeah, I'm happy for her. I mean, I'm sure she's a nice normal girl, so I'm sure she'll do a good job. And I just said, like, don't lose your temper. Don't say anything that you're not prepared to say to the student in front of their parents, or in front of the principal. You know. Alright, so I'll stop the video maybe here, because I've got to get out of here. Yeah, wow, so look at those beautiful smokestacks, you know, they're really well built, really lovely, the way they taper up like that. So when you cruise around China, you often find yourself in these places in transition, you know, so this is a place that is being slowly developed, and yeah, ahead I can see the river road, and yeah, I like these places. They're fun on the motorbike, because like a place like this, you can just kind of you can just cruise, you know, you can just cruise around. You can go here, go there. I really miss my motorbike sometimes when I'm in a place like this. I really miss it. But my motorbike blew up, you know, it blew up in a fire, and the boat sank, and that's just how it is. There's no point sort of crying about it. But yeah, I mean, there's a place I can buy a similar motorbike just down the road from where I live, about 3 or 4 kilometers from where I live. It's not like that was the last motorbike on earth. I actually walked past its skeleton today, the place where I kept my motorbike. They haven't really tidied it up. They've just like left it the way it is. It's still an ongoing insurance episode, and I feel really naive because I sort of said to my wife, "Oh, they're going to pay the insurance," and she was like, rolled her eyes, and she said, "You don't know China. You know, there'll be a lot of talking, and in the end, you'll just get nothing." I'm just so optimistic that I guess I haven't given up hope, but yeah, I've kind of given up hope, I guess. I mean, they might want me to actually just dispose of the motorbike myself, which is something I should probably do. I could have made it up this hill if I wasn't filming, but that's okay. So yeah, that's a nice place for a happy ending. It's a beautiful river. I love this river. There's a cat down there looking at me, and I'm looking at it. And yeah, it's a beautiful river. And the Tianjin people are very, very, very proud of this river because it was undefined, and they more or less turned it into a river. So it's a pretty amazing story. You know, the Chinese have been manipulating the course of water and changing the landscape for thousands of years. It's sort of what they do. And isn't that lovely? That flock of waterfowl. Yeah. All right, that's it.